Hi, collective. I thought it might be nice to have a love reading, so let's do it. All right, let's see what the Daily Crystal would like you to know for your love life or potential love life. What would you like, Spirit and Angels, what would you like the collective to know about their love life? Ooh, go with the flow. All right. Maybe you're going to get invited out. Go with the flow. And schedule yourself in. Time for a little self-care. Go get a nail appointment or do your nails or, flex your legs or whatever you need to do. Whatever you do that makes you feel good prior to going out. Not just for a date, but prior to going out. Let's see what the Feminine Wisdom Oracle card would like you to know for your love life. Okay. All right. Tribe. So, community with the same values. Well, that's what you're hoping for. If you're looking for love, you want someone who has the same values. And hope, belief in fulfillment. Yeah, dreams do come true. They do. Yes, they do. All right. Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see what Wisdom of the Oracle, Spirit and Angels, what would you like to tell the collective about their love life, please? What would you like to tell them? Ooh, thank you. Ooh, go the distance. All right, so might be more than just getting on the dating apps and swiping. Might be actually accepting some of them and accept a date or have a chat with someone or, actually go out with friends. I don't just say you're going to do it, but actually do it. Because, how are you going to meet someone if you're stuck at home? I know, pot calling the kettle black here, but, my circumstances, it depends what your circumstances are, but sometimes if you get an invitation with friends, just go. You never know. You might just have a good time. All right, let's see what the intuitive whispers would like you to know for your love life. What would you like, Spirit and Angels, what would you like the collective to know about their love life? I just thought I'd do a love reading, given that the last reading was an absolute cracker of a reading. I'll attach it to the end of this one so you can check it out. Okay. What would you like the collective to know about their love life or potential love life, please, Spirit? Right, got to sort through the cards and get the right one to pop out. Oh, can take a little while. Oh, we got a few there. Yeah, your soul knows is on the bottom. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, feel into emotions. Okay. Well, maybe there's some stuff you got to sort out about your last relationship. And maybe you think you need to sort it out, but maybe you kind of sorted it out, and if you just go out and meet some other people that have the same values, you might find that it's easy enough and you'll move on. You're more powerful than you know. Yes, you are. Probably way more attractive than you know. Stop pushing and striving. All right, so that's for anyone that's trying to force something to work that's not. When sometimes you meet someone, even friends, and you keep leading the conversation and you keep making the contact, maybe just ease up and see what happens. If they come back to you, great. If they don't, how's it go? All good. If they don't come back, it's their problem, not yours. And like it says, you want someone who has the same values as you. So if that's someone that can't return a phone call or can't get back to you, they don't have the same values as you. All right, let's see what the inner child oracle cards would like you to know. Spirit and Angels, what would you like the collective to know about their love life or potential love life? Thank you. Oh, you deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. All right, so get yourself looking fabulous and update your profile picture so you look $1,000,000. Or when you go out with friends, just get yourself really gorgeous, right? It's not gender specific, but just get yourself gorgeous and get out there. Why? Because you're gorgeous anyway. All right? But sometimes when we go out, we want to feel gorgeous. We don't just want people going, oh, you're gorgeous. And you're like, yeah, whatever. You want to actually feel gorgeous. What other people think is neither here nor there. It's how you feel. All right, let's see what the soul coaching cards would like you to know. All right, Spirit and Angels, what would you like the collective to know for their love life? Really? Okay. What have we got? We've got power. Okay, so you're more powerful than you know. So you got pull. You got swagger. You got it all. Okay, focus. What do you want? What do you want? Focus on what you want. Write it out. And compassion. That's compassion for yourself. All right? You want to have compassion for yourself. Don't be hard on yourself because things didn't don't go great in the past. You know, like, pretty sure everybody out there's got a story of where love turned to shit and you thought it was going great. So, you know, all right. Now, let's see what the spellcasting oracle would like you to know. Spirit, what would you like? Spirit and Angels, what would you like the collective to know for this love reading? Please. And thank you. What would you like them to know? What would you like them to know? Ooh, okay, we've got a few. Okay, compassion again. All right. Now listen, do we have to have a chat? Because I think you're being way too hard on yourself. All right? That's why you keep getting the you are powerful. So just, you know, be nicer to yourself. Because you've got compassion twice now. Right? Okay. But what you do have is passion. Why? Because you're red heart and you're fabulous. Okay, so passion card there. All right, forgiveness. That might be for yourself. You know, I mean, it could be for some person that let you down in the past. I use the term loosely around person. But they've let you down. So, you know, like forgive, but don't forget. And don't let them back in. You know, like forgive and then they can just jog on. Right, animals. So maybe they like animals and maybe so do you because the compassion card has a wolfie on it as well. And then there's the lion and then you got the elephant and the deer and, you know, there's a whole lot of animals and things in here. So maybe it's like, do you remember that movie Must Love Dogs and it was all about going on a date? Anyway, yeah, maybe this person loves animals. And that's kind of cool. And truth. So the truth, like what is your truth? What, again, it's about your values and what's important to you. Because, you know, sometimes you know, people go on a date and you're like, I don't know, you've seen them or you hear them talking to someone and you're like, why would you say that? That's not like you. And they say things because they think the other person wants to hear that. Like, be upfront, be honest up front, because then no one can be misled and you can't have issues then. So, you know, if they say I love animals and you're allergic to cats, you got to go, oh, I like dogs, but I'm allergic to cats, you know, because they could be a cat person. You know, bow, time to move on. Or, you know, maybe they love cats, but they don't have any. It's like, that's right, you can go to a cat cafe somewhere. All right, let's see what the fairy cards would like you to know. Fairies, what would you like the collective to know about their love life? Ooh, what do we got here? Follow your dreams. Yes, what do you want? Again, this is the focus. What do you want? What are you after? If you know, do you want the happy ever after? Is that what you're after? You know, is that, because if that's the case, that's all right too, you know. But follow your dreams. So if that's your dream, great. You know, if that's what you want, good. All right, let's have a look at the Fortune Oracle. What would you like, Spirit and Angels, what would you like the collective? Ooh, Judgment. Okay. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. All right, and that's the feel your emotions and the forgiveness. I think, again, I think you might have been a bit hard on yourself about the way things have turned out in your past. All right, so once you reconcile all this, then you can move forward, okay, and get out there and get amongst it. Interesting. And see, the bottom of the deck is your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. So, yeah, sometimes when we meet some people, they're not as we think. They can be a bit of a snake. Trust your gut. Your gut's that tiny little, there's a little thing in the back of your head and it's like, wait, listen to me. You know, this person looks amazing and they dress well and they smell good and they're gorgeous and they're saying the right things, but something in the back of your mind is going, I don't know, something's not right. Maybe listen to that. Maybe, I mean, sure, you know, hear them out, but I would listen to that little thing in the back of your mind and just be sure that you're getting what you think you're getting. All right, let's see what the Archangel cards would like you to know. Archangel cards and Spirit, what would you like? Thank you. Peace. Archangel Shamuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Yeah. See, soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. So it's all about forgiveness and moving forward from the past. All right? Okay, let's see what daily guidance from your angels. Angels, what would you like the collective to know about their love life, please? What would you like the collective to know about their love life? Reward yourself. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is play. Reward yourself. And it says, you've been giving a lot of yourself lately and it's time for you to receive. Make time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood and motivation at a consistently high level. Yeah, so give back to yourself. That's the schedule yourself in. Okay? That is schedule yourself in, and then there's play again, which is all part of it. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Well, and let's face it, if you're out somewhere and you're, oh, that's the marriage card trying to pop out there, the wedding card. Interesting. If you're out somewhere, you know, and you're sitting there being a sad sack, how many people do you think will want to approach you? Not many. But if you're out and you're enjoying yourself and you've got good energy, you're a magnet for that, okay? So, just saying. All right, let's have a look at the Daily Tarot. All right, Spirit and Angels, what would you like the collective to know for their love life? Ooh. Oh, here we go. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. I commit to working steadily toward my goals. That's all right. One day at a time. One day at a time. Yeah, and then you got the Knight of Wands. I'm moving toward my goals with passion and enthusiasm. And you got the Passion card. So, yeah, you know, maybe you meet someone and they are lovely. One day at a time, one step at a time as well, you know. Yeah, and you've got Justice. I act with integrity and take responsibility for my own actions underneath that. That is very much a case of you being real and you being who you are. And interestingly enough, there underneath is the Hierophant, which is, what do they call that? The marriage card as well in the tarot. So, you know. And then the Magician, I have the power to make my dreams come true. It just keeps going, you know. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. Like, it's... So, you know, do the work, but be honest with yourself when you're moving forward. So you're healing, but know what you're looking for. But like I said, be upfront about who you are and what you want. Trust your intuition and your instinct. Just go, trust your gut. But it sounds like, according to these cards, it's going to turn out very, very well. Now, just want to do angel number oracle cards. Give you an angel number before we go. Okay, Spirit and angels. We have one. What number? Angel number card. There's a collective need for this love reading, please. What number do they need for this? Oh, yeah. Well, we got a few there. So we've got quadruple 7, perseverance. All right, which is what you're doing. You're persevering, and you have been, because you're healing. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. Yeah, so all the healing and everything you're doing, it's worth it, and it's taking you to where you want to go. And then we got 2424, good times. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. That's pretty good. All right, so basically you're healing and love's going to find its way back to you, okay? But this time, I think it's going to be much, much better, because you've got the Magician and you've got the Hierophant, and you're committing to healing yourself. So, and I did see the marriage card in there, which is the Hierophant as well. Anyway, so yeah, you're healing, and with that healing, love's coming in. So keep up the good work, and keep up the good work, because love's coming your way. Belief in fulfillment. That's all part of it. But you've worked through a lot of it. There's a little bit of work to do, but it's all coming in for you. Okay. All right. I'd love it if you give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.